Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. It's going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish and under dollar range. Most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. I got 5 fragrances that I actually really crave. You know, there's some fragrances that you just want to just get a whiff of. Maybe you don't even need to wear it, but you just gotta go in your little collection, your stash, and get a whiff of that thing, and then go on with your scent of the day. Well, these are 5 of them that do that for me, and a lot of the times they end up being my scent of the day. First, one of my newer purchases, Lattafa Liam. I used to think this was called Liam Gray. I think it's just Liam, just in general. So this one is a very like dry fragrance, okay? This has like, imagine like fog, like a rainy, misty day and like staticky and fog, but there's like sandalwood and this like watery fig and a relaxing tea. It's a really unique, beautiful, masculine combination, kind of getting similar to an iris heavy fragrance. Like picture like a Dior Homme toned down on the iris and like a wateriness in there, and you're getting somewhere in the ballpark of this. This has a sweetness to it from the fig. The fig gives it a good sweetness. I've talked about this one a lot, but I've never really gone into depth in this one. So I'm going to do that a little bit here. Yeah, this also has a very small vanillic undertone, but mostly the big broad picture of this fragrance is a woody, kind of a dusty cardboard iris fig, like creamy sandalwood, relaxing, beautiful tea, and like an aquatic undertone somewhere. That's what is in this fragrance, in my opinion. Very office friendly, decent performance, 5+ hours. Pretty much everybody I show this thing to likes it. It's similar to Lattafa Niche. Let me just grab it real quick, because it's right here. It's similar to this one, and this one is actually, you know, higher quality and stuff like that, but the one that I crave is this one. There's something about that sweetness to it, man. I gotta get my nose on this one sometime. So yeah, Lattafa Liam, amazing fragrance. Sauvage Elixir has been cloned to death, and the fragrance itself is really nice, but for whatever reason, there's just something about Asad. There's something about the way that they did it in this particular fragrance. It is not your run-of-the-mill elixir. This one has more of like clove and less licorice, if that makes sense. Like, I think the Sauvage Elixir leans more on a anise, like the star anise, and even a sparkliness like from the bergamot, and like an ambroxan undertone, like trying to stay consistent with the lineup, whereas this one like kind of does its own thing and leans more red, spicy, clove heavy. So it's really addictive, in my opinion, if you like that style of fragrance. You have to be into very spicy fragrances, so get like clove, licorice, red spice, some woods, and a little bit of like vanilla, like a little bit. Some people get a lot of sweetness in this one. I don't get that much sweetness, but some people do. I get a little bit, some people get a lot, but that's what this is. Very bold, very loud, very long lasting. Don't overspray, you'll be killing people. Burberry London. I love this thing. I just gotta grab it and get a whiff of this one every now and then. Just the way that the cinnamon and the tobacco is blended with a spritz of sparkly bergamot up top. There's lavender listed, but I don't get so much of that in the opening. It's there, I guess, but Yeah, I'm getting a really, really good dose of some moist tobacco, dry cinnamon, and spritzy, sparkly bergamot up top. And then when it starts to dry down, you get like, well, even in the opening, you kind of get like this mimosa, like a floral thing. But when it dries down, it starts broadening its shoulders and gets a little woodier, and the mimosa gives it like this soft, feathery touch and just drives it on home. I love this thing. I think it's one of the super underrated fragrances of its time. I don't know why it wasn't more popular. It's popular now. People still love this thing. The performance is good on it too. So if it's also a good beginner tobacco fragrance too. People talk about CK1 Shock. This one I think is borderline as good. CK1 Shock is more oriental, so I guess it gears more tobacco driven, but this has a good dose of tobacco in it. There's no denying it. So tobacco, cinnamon, that spritzy bergamot up top, a little bit of a smooth cashmeran type leather that's like on the base of it, just holding all that warm cinnamon. It's gorgeous. Check this one out. It's blind buy worthy in my opinion. Some fragrances get absolutely cloned to death. The DNA is all over the place. Some of those, since the DNA is all over the place, outdid each other because they're all competing. And because of that, there's some that I absolutely love. And I'm talking about the Aventus DNA, the Hachivat DNA, right? One of the most cloned, if not the most cloned DNA, period. One of the ones that really, really sticks out to me. And I just have to reach for this thing. At least once a week, I got to get my nose on this thing. It's dirty in the cat because I drop it. I carry this thing around with me sometimes. Hawas Black. I absolutely love this fragrance. Absolutely, positively love it. It's got this gorgeous balance of very, very bright, crispy bergamot and citruses with that juicy pineapple, but it never gets real sweet or sticky. Aventus can get a little bit sticky. This doesn't ever do that. It stays bright green pineapple, but there's a green, like an herbaceous green, that is very distinctive to this one. The oak moss is... The earthiness is just as balanced in this as I would say like Club de Nuit, but the cool thing is the greenery in here. It's almost like a basil type thing. If you can hear that dog, I'm very sorry about that. But it's almost like a basil type thing. I think it is basil actually, and it really, really just puts it into another direction. It almost like has like a pine forest. Like it's almost as like vibrant green as a pine forest. That's why I like it so much. And I think that's coming from the moss or something. But regardless, this thing is gorgeous. It's not exactly Aventus. It's Hachivat from what I remember. I've only smelled that like twice a long time ago, and I loved it. This doesn't have any kind of smokiness though. All the like the hard qualities are coming from like the earthy, mossy woodiness of this thing. Very, very, very gorgeous fragrance. I highly recommend it if you are into that style DNA. This one is the one that sets it off. Some fragrances are just not for everybody, and this one is not for everybody, and I know that for a fact because one of you guys gave it to me. Thank you so much for giving me one of my favorite, sexiest fragrances, in my opinion, that I own. I jumped straight on the hype train of this one, joined the cult following of it, and maybe some of you guys will too. Let's shine it up a bit. I'm talking about Fragrance World star Men Nebula. I love this deal right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, boozy, coffee, patchouli, earthy, little creamy and vanilla. Just an amazing, beautiful smelling fragrance. It has so many elements of fragrances that I love in this thing. Let me get in here. Let me just amplify my experience. Little tiny bits of like sweet mandarin, but loads of dirt, like dirt and patchouli and playful vanilla, but it's dressed and coated in all kinds of masculinity, like your woods and your booziness, and like I said, kind of dirty, but then all those playful things. You got vanilla, amber, coffee. It's got this coffee thing that doesn't hit real hard right at the beginning, but it is there, kind of being that mysterious thing that's like, wait, what is that I'm smelling? When it dries down, it kind of reveals itself a little bit more. But man, Men Nebula, I have to spray away at this thing every now and then. I absolutely, positively love this beautiful, creamy, dirty, patchouli, vanilla, boozy, sexy, nightlife style fragrance with great performance. I'm talking about, I get excellent performance with this one. This one passes the all-night test. If I spray it right now on me, it will still be on me in the morning, 12 hours later, no doubt about it. But that is just on me personally. I don't know how it's going to do on you, but typically fragrances do less on me than they do on most people. When I say a 5-hour fragrance, add 1 to 2 hours to it, and that's probably what you're going to get. Most people get about an hour or two more than me. I get good performance on this one, so it should be nuclear on y'all. Just saying. Well, tell me if you thought this video was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any of these fragrances and if you have the same feelings about them I do. And if you don't, tell me where I'm wrong. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.